Barcelona's season suddenly feels like a story with a new protagonist. Ferran Torres, once a utility forward who could slot in anywhere across the front line, has arrived at a moment of form that forces attention. 2 goals in successive appearances, sharper movement, and a confidence that floods his teammates. That confidence does something you can't quantify easily. It makes coaches stop and consider who gives the team the best chance to win today. Robert Lewandowski remains a global star whose finishing record speaks for itself, but football is decided in the present tense. When a player is firing now and the team is finding rhythm around him, managers must weigh reputation against momentum, seniority against balance. The conversation in Barcelona is no longer theoretical, it is a live problem for the coaching staff. Ferran's runs drag defenders into new positions, create spaces for midfield runners, and give fullbacks clearer passing lanes. These are tactical shifts that change how Xavi might want his midfield to operate and how pressing triggers are read. Lewandowski offers a different profile, heft hold-up play and the constant threat of an elite finish, but the team's shape must accommodate whichever striker starts. That is the crux of the dilemma. For the board and sporting directors, this is consequential because player pathways influence transfer strategy. If Ferran starts delivering regularly, the pressure to replace or reinforce the striking position eases. If Lewandowski is displaced, you begin to ask whether the club invests in a long-term successor or double down on rotating strengths. Off the pitch, squad morale and contract talk can shift quickly when a youngster breaks through. Senior players may feel the squeeze, agents take notice, and the marketplace prices change. On social media and in the stands, the reaction is visceral. Some fans hail Ferran as a new hero, calling for more youth and energy. Others urge patience, reminding everyone that champions need steadiness and that Lewandowski's track record cannot be dismissed by 2 games. Both reactions are understandable, and both feed into the narrative broadcasters and pundits love. The immediate thing to watch are the next few team sheets and minutes played. If Ferran continues to start and the team's results hold or improve, the idea of him as a permanent no. 9 shifts from rumour to reality. If the coach reintroduces Lewandowski and the attack clicks, the debate cools but does not vanish. Form can return for Ferran too, and modern managers rarely prefer to bench players in groove. There's also a human story here. A player who once adapted to multiple roles seizes an opportunity and forces selectors to choose between legacy and current merit. That moment, when a club elects to change course publicly, often defines seasons. For Barcelona, it could mean tactical evolution, altered transfer plans, or simply a rebalanced squad that blends youth and experience differently than expected. Whatever happens next, the stakes are palpable. The number 9 shirt at Barca is not just a position, it is identity, expectation, and weight. Tonight's lineup and the first whistle will not fully answer the argument, but they will point toward. Fans who want drama will get it, and neutrals watching the chess match between form and reputation will find something to study. The longer-term narrative will depend on consistency. If Ferran keeps scoring, his case grows into inevitability. If Lewandowski regains prime sharpness, the club will have the luxury of 2 world-class options, and questions will shift to rotation and cup competitions. Right now, the headline is simple. Ferran Torres has staked a claim, and Barcelona must decide whether to honour a surge of form or to trust the established star who once carried a front line with his goal. That choice will ripple through tactics, transfers, and the mood of a club that always balances tradition with ambition, and it is happening in real time in front of everyone watching.